Alright, welcome back to Old Man's RC. It's been a little while since I made an update. I've been waiting on some parts. Today we're going to be going back to the 3S Senton and doing some upgrades to it after my motor burnout. And let's just get right back into it. So, we burned out the stock 3200 kV motor because, well, they're just junk, and I ordered this 3900 Firma. Had some serious overheating issues. It would hit thermal in just a few minutes on 3S and in about 5-10 minutes on 2S, so that's no good. So, and that's with the stock BLX 100. So honestly I think the real issue is the stock BLX 100 just isn't enough, or doesn't have enough fan on it to keep cool enough for this bigger motor. So what we are going to do today is we are going to install the Spectrum Firma 130 amp ESC and a Spectra Firma 3150 kV motor. This should hopefully solve my overheating issues. I've already popped 2 screws out because I kind of forgot that I wanted to bring you guys along for this ride. So, digging in, getting it done. Right, and the light towards the drinker side of the car, truck, whatever. Yeah, probably should have pulled that up first. But well, those of you who've been watching the channel for a little bit, it's only been around for a little bit, already know that I am a dumbass, so I may do some things a little back-asswards. But as long as we get it done, right? Obviously I'm a dumbass because, well, I'm constantly redoing a lot of this stuff because I do it wrong the first time. A good example is I should have did this right the first time. Wow, that sucker doesn't want to come out of there now, does it? There. That out of the way, and I'm sure this is going to be oh yeah, and I got that foam bracing underneath the motor. That's going to make it a little bit more resistant to come out. There we go. Wow, that's a lot of dirt. Wow, that's a whole lot of dirt. There, well, we're going to pull that whole assembly up, out, and out of the way, and then we're going to make some noise with the vacuum. Alright. Now, we are going to dig into this. I also have I also have a steel spur gear to install. Hot racing steel spur gear. I don't know if you guys can see that. Slipper pad kit. And that's it for now. So now what the plan is to do is that I'm going to use the BLX 100 speed controller in the Nader. The stock Red Cat Tornado speed controller in there is not very good, so I figure that should be a decent upgrade for that car. Even though that car doesn't run too bad on 2S, I think it'll run better with that speed controller in it, and I will likely stick with the stock motor. Yeah, was already really beaten up on that spur gear, and I only ran it, I think I got one battery through it. So either my mesh wasn't set very good, or it was just getting so much dirt up in there, which it apparently was, because, well, you've seen my track, it's quite dirty. And yeah, it's very dirty in there. So we're going to fire up the vacuum one more time, make a bunch of noise. Let's have a quick look at that spur gear, or the pinion, I mean. Oh yeah, pinion's chewed up pretty good too. Means I'm getting way too much dirt up in there, because it's eating up, grinding away at that spur. That's alright. I think I want to put a smaller spur in it anyway. Make it a little happier to run on 3S. A set of 3 spur gears. Oh, there they are. I got a 17, 19, and a 21. I think I will throw the 19 in here. Yeah, I think the 19. That way I'm not going too far off of stock gearing. Will be a good thing. So, let me pull the vacuum out one more time and get these gearboxes cleaned up, and I'll bring you guys back in again. And we're back. So, let's start by taking our pinion loose with the correct size driver. I don't know if I'm in frame here or not. No, probably not. We can actually move that out of the way a bit. So there, now I'm in frame. Then let's get this motor out of here. Jeez. So dusty. Alright, vacuum one more time. Ooh. Looks like that bearing might have been spinning in there a little. Maybe. I think we are going to get a piece of Velcro under this motor housing, or transmission housing we'll call it. transfer case, whatever. What do you guys prefer to call it? Transmission, transfer case, slipper housing, motor housing? Throw a comment down below. Technically, it's a transfer case. Yeah, looks like that bearing might be getting a little warm. I think maybe we'll put a new one in there. I wonder what some thermal paste would do in there. All right. Heat sink on. Want that to be clocked that way. And need to clean that up a little bit. Then we need some blue goop. Everything's better with blue goop. Yeah, I know, my hands are extra shaky today. A lot of coffee. It is Monday, and well, yeah, it is after the weekend. Mondays are just so difficult to get up for. Alright, snug, not tight. Let's grab a fresh bearing. That's the one. Alright, fresh bearing in there. And like I said, we're gonna go with the 19, because I don't want to go too much smaller than stock. With the smaller KV motor. Alright, you know what? Change my mind mid-fly again. Let's go with 17. Alright, I guess that makes a lot of sense that they put oil on it for, you know, packaging and transportation, all that good crap, you know, keep them from rusting before you get to them. Keep that in mind, guys, to make sure your screws and parts are nice and clean, especially the parts that require some Loctite, because that would have been an issue. Probably would have come loose. Put that oil in there. The Loctite isn't going to bond correctly to the steels. So let's put that on there. Get it a little snug for the moment. Yeah, I know I should change my spur right now. And in fact, I'm going to, before I get any farther into that. That is just going right in the garbage. Alright, so this side, what's that? There goes it. That. So, this side. It's two of these. One full turn out, and I think I'm gonna stick with just one full turn. Alright, I need to go figure out what my dog's freaking about. Alright, so now that way. And these pinions are not the right pitch. Well, that's what you get from the internets. So we got 17, 18, 19, 20, which is stock on this vehicle, and 21. I think this vehicle comes stock with a 3200 kV motor. And a 20-tooth pinion. Since I'm putting a 3150 kV motor in it, I think I'm going to go with the 20-tooth pinion. Give me more grunt out of the hole. And should not have any overheating issues due to overgearing. Alright. We got the 20-tooth in there. Just set our mesh. Can you hear that? Just the slightest movement in there is where you want to be. Something like that. I think is how I want to pull that off. Joyfully peel off the sticker. Oh, it wasn't so bad. Better than the double-sided tape comes off. Alright, and we're back. Alright, we're gonna run out and try to get a few laps in with the Senton. See how that goes. It is looking like rain out here, and see what happens. Try to get a few laps in anyway to See how the new motor and ESC combo work out, as well as the piece to cobble together shock setup I got going on. I was out a little earlier with the Nader, which you'll see in a video, or maybe you already have seen it in a video. I don't know which orientation I'm going to be uploading them. Alright, let's see what we get. Steering. It's a little bit off. Seems to be pretty good there. Alright, let's see about a few laps here, huh? Oh, good thing I'm paying attention, right? We are running on 3S. This is really kind of a test to see if I'm going to overheat or not. I don't know if I got my mesh a little tight or if it's just that noisy because it is steel spur, or steel spurred gear now. But we'll put in some laps here, maybe try to run the whole battery out. Oh! Nice. Hope I got you guys oriented on my head good, and you guys can see this well. Oh man. Man, it rips. Nice. Man, does it rip. Oh, yeah. Ah. Walk of shame, boys. Walk of shame. Man, does it rip. Alright, motor and ESC combo with the 2057 is so far pretty awesome. Because man, does it outpower my... Damn! Way outpowers my track. Soon to be adding to the Dirty 8. Going to come down here, gonna kind of lose this jump, come down here, go back up and over that way, and then probably come out right there between this stump and that tree. So it'll be kind of a diagonal. I might probably put a small jump in there because that'd be a good nice straight run for it. Come on down here and then back around out that way, and basically lose that filthy, disgusting turn. Not really gonna lose it. You can still run the 8 if you want to. Yeah, I really do need to get that faster servo in here. I do have one for it. Man, it's a rip. Oh, that was my fault. I did not hit the gas coming off of that. Rip. Honestly, boys, I can't wait until I get this thing on a real track. I know I don't have a whole bunch of jumps and stuff in my track just yet, so that is going to be a big difference going to a real track. But I still think it's going to be pretty good. Of course, my driving skills, on the other hand, aren't going to get any better. In fact, they're going to get a lot worse on a real track. If that's even possible to get worse. My track is pretty easy to drive on. A lot of room for error. Where on a real track, not so much. Wow. Well, I had a couple of good laps before I had to make the walk. Let's see if I can get a good shot for it. So will that. Alright, let's see if there's any lots of sand. I don't see any sticks there. Mesh does sound a little tight. When I crack it open tomorrow for the new shocks, and I do want to inspect the transfer case, I will definitely have a look at the mesh, see how the gears are doing. Oh. Well, I picked up a stick that time. New lane. Well, I gotta say, the last combo I had in there, I'd already hit thermal. So I would say my heat issues have been solved. I don't know, man, this shock combo seems to be working pretty good. You wouldn't believe it if I told you, but I have 20K in the rear shocks. Yeah, that's what I said, 20K, not 20 weight. They're a cobbled together pair of shocks that have the wrong size pistons in them. So it's the only way I could get any kind of dampening out of them as far as what I had on hand. So it really does seem to be working out pretty good. Alright, low cut. That was a pretty good session. Not bad at all. We'll go check our temperatures out and see where we're at. And I think I'm running out of battery on my camera as well. See what we got going on for temps. Trying to be quick so I can get an accurate reading. Ooh. Woo. Well, that's not so bad. Whew, man, it feels a lot hotter than that, though. Man, does that feel hotter. So maybe I was never getting quite that hot. 160, I don't know if you can see that, probably can't. We're looking at 162.5. See what the ESC is doing. ESC is rocking out at 166. That's not too bad, really, boys. Oh man, but it is definitely difficult to touch it. Yeah, we're floating around 160-ish, so that's pretty hot. But I did get a whole battery through it, and that was some pretty harsh bashing, or running I was just doing. That is, my track is very, very soft, and well, as you saw, I wasn't going slow around it. Senton is fast, but Front's not too bad. Preload needs to be cranked up some though, but yeah, the back is really thick and slow. But I gotta say, man, it was doing pretty good. It was doing quite well, actually. Let's crank that front preload up quite a bit. Let's try that. These are actually rear slash shocks, the ones I have here on the front. Alright, that's much better. Yeah, that's not bad at all. But the rear, yeah, man, that rear is thick. That rear is really thick. Alright, well, that'll about do it today for the Senton. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you stayed until the end, great. Thank you. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. I know I skipped through all of the connections and installing the ESC and running through programming the ESC and everything. If you guys really want to see that, let me know in the comments, and I can absolutely, put all that together. I filmed it all. Just the video was going to be 2 hours long or so, not really, but if I put all that stuff in there. So let me know if you do want to see that, and I'll put it together and post it up. The next video will be some running footage of the Nader, the Red Cat Tornado, for those of you that are new. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out.